If you guys like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. My goal is to reach 100 subscribers, and I would greatly appreciate if you guys can hit that like button and subscribe. And also, I will leave my links to my social medias in the description if you guys want to go follow me there and just hit me up. I will greatly appreciate that. But yeah, with that being said, let's get right to the video. So there's gonna be, I'm not sure what I'm titling this video because I'm gonna be talking about a few things, but overall it's gonna be about this game that just happened last night. Hopefully you're seeing this the next day. But the Milwaukee Bucks and the Miami Heat played for game 2 in Milwaukee at Pfizer Forum. And to put it lightly, I was busy at the time, so I wasn't able to watch the full thing, but to put it lightly, the Heat got destroyed. The final score was 132-98. It seemed like the Bucks could not miss. Off of what I'm hearing, I'm giving you guys what I'm hearing from other people who actually watched the full game. I did watch highlights because that's really the most I could do to kind of know what I'm talking about. But yeah, first off, I want to start on Jimmy Butler, and it was kind of funny because at the beginning of the series, he was quoted saying he's stupidly locked in, and we're not seeing that from the start. He only scored 10 points on 4 for 10 shooting. He was just not shooting basically because he was getting locked up. And same thing for Bam Adebayo, and he was kind of getting clowned everywhere because Bam was probably, if not the most important piece in the series besides Jimmy Butler. But yeah, their best two players have been struggling so far, and obviously they cannot defend anything, just to put it lightly. So the Bucks kind of are relaxed more, which they shouldn't get relaxed yet because it is only 2-0, and last time it was 2-0 they actually blew a 4-0 lead in the Eastern Conference Finals. But they're in a really good place, and a lot of pressure is on Miami now to win instead of the Bucks, because I feel like the Bucks were really dealing with, okay, this team beat us, can we beat them again? And there's one piece for that I'm debating on. Is this the biggest reason why this is going on? Because so far it is 2-0 in the series, and the Heat are struggling. And in the first game, it was a Chris buzzer beater, and well, it wasn't a buzzer beater, but it was a game winner. And now they just got absolutely blown out. And one piece I want to talk about for the Bucks is Bryn Forbes. And when the Bucks signed Bryn Forbes, Spurs fans were kind of like, oh, he's not going to defend a thing, which is still the case. But he is a literal flamethrower, and I don't see why would you not want that on your team. He can just go out there and just spot up for threes, and who cares if he can't play defense if he's just shooting threes, and I'm being very efficient with him, to say the very least. 6 for 9 for 3 today, and he's had multiple games throughout the season where he shot 7 for 7 even one time. Just very efficient basketball from him. And who cares if he can't play defense? If he's doing that all the time, you're just stupid if you don't want him on your team. I'm sorry, Spurs fans. Or I'm really talking about the ones who were like, oh, he can't play defense, so sure, have him. But just, I don't know what's going on with the Heat, because how do you bounce back from a loss like this? First off, you lost on a game winner, then you lose by 34 points. So it's kind of like, how do you bounce back from this? And they're going to Miami for game 3. That's on Wednesday, I believe. But I don't know, because it's looking like a sweep. But I do have the Bucks in 5 or 6, to be honest. Really, if you asked me literally 2 days ago, I would have told you 6 or 7. But I don't know. If this keeps going on, I don't know what's gonna eventually happen. And I just want to give a quick shout out to Dwayne Dedman, because he played amazing. And Dwayne Dedman was one of the best players today for this team. That is kind of sad in my opinion, because if you're not getting any offensive production from anybody else besides Dwayne Dedman, it's gonna be a problem. And sure, this team had a lot of promise. And one thing I want to talk about is Jay Crowder, and specifically because Jay Crowder was a big piece of that finals run. Of course, we all know by now, but he was a really big piece of that finals run. And this is the reason why I say that. he goes to the Phoenix Suns, and obviously he's not the reason why they're so successful. He's a part of it, but he made that team, or he helped that team be better. I'm not saying he's the main reason, because Chris Paul is a very good player also, but especially he leaves this team, they don't want to pay him that extra year, I believe, because they will have free agency plans that didn't turn out too well for them. But yeah, now they lost him for nothing. They lost a piece to hold Giannis. They just are basically in a bad place, and I don't know what to expect from this team in the future. As a Bucks fan, I was really scared of this team, honestly, really scared. But now the Heat are down 0-2, and this should be very interesting, because this is a good matchup in my opinion. I feel like the Heat are a good matchup for anybody, mainly because of their defense. But today, obviously, they didn't play too good defense, and they weren't able to score either. So it's, yeah, just mainly the problem was Giannis was getting into the paint pretty easily, so they kind of had to pay their attention to that. But then they just left the 3-point line wide open, and the Bucks were hitting their shots, which was a huge problem in the past 2 years. But if the Bucks were playing like this every single game, I don't see why can't we win a championship. We can match up with anybody if we play like exactly how we did today, and I don't see why they can't. And I believe they should, but we have to see what happens. And I just really want this team to win a championship, because why not, basically. But yeah, with that being said, that will be the end of today's video, and I'd like to thank all of you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and just leave a comment. Do you think the Heat can make this a series? Just let me know down in the comments. But yeah, with that being said, I love every single one of you, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.